Hello guys, welcome to this video. So there is one big challenge that I hear from many users that they just want to use a single Amazon Elastic IP address and use it for multiple different servers or applications. So we'll try to solve this challenge with the help of NGINX today. So what we are going to do is we have our AWS data center where we'll host a NGINX server, and then through NGINX server we'll provision access to three different applications. One is Nextcloud, other is Keycloak, and third one is LDAP. So let's get started. Let me first go to my AWS instance, and here we'll create the virtual machine. So I'll give it a name, say NGINX, and it has to be Ubuntu 24.04 will be good. Instance type, I'll say 82 small. Pair, let me select the one for me. And you need to make sure that it's in the same network as with the other servers. So the NGINX should be able to reach to the other servers. So you have to make sure that it's in the same subnet or the connectivity is provisioned. Okay, so I have choose my subnet here, and yeah, we need to uh, allow some additional access. So first one will be 80, and it should be accessible from anywhere. Next should be 443, and it has to be accessible from anywhere. And last but not the least, we have to allow access for 81 port. So 81 port is what we'll use to host NGINX. So we'll require it for connecting to NGINX. And then I can click on launch instance. Our instance should be ready by now. Let me see if I can see the instance. And yes, our instance is ready. So let's and we'll just map it with the Elastic IP address. So you can see I only have one Elastic IP address currently, and I want to associate it with our NGINX server. So I'll say NGINX and associate. Great. So now let me open Putty session, and so I have hosted a record for nginx.securityfocal.com. And you need the A records hosted, right? So I use namecheap.com, and let me go to dashboard. So I'll quickly show you the A records that I have hosted there. So this is my test domain, securityfocal.com, and if I go to advanced DNS, you can see all the A records that I have hosted there. So I have hosted a record for Keycloak, one for LDAP, and one for Nextcloud, right? So and one for NGINX, and of course all of them you can see points to the same Elastic IP address. So we'll use NGINX Magic to basically provide access to all of them using a single Elastic IP address today. So let's connect using Putty. Okay, so I'm inside the server. Our first step will be to update it. Sudo apt update, and then sudo apt -y. Okay, so we are done with this step. Next, we'll install Docker on this system. So to do that, you can use this KB article. I will leave a link of this KB article to the description. So first, we'll basically add Docker's official JPG key. So once again, let's do sudo apt get update, and then sudo apt get install CS certificates curl. Okay, then let's do the next one. Okay, SC. Okay, and we are almost done. So the JPG key is added. Now we can install the latest version of Docker. So I'll just copy this command and paste it here. Okay, so next we also want to execute Docker Compose without sudo command. So to do that, again, we just need one command, sudo usermod -ag docker user. So let me just do that. And after that, I need to basically exit and reconnect. So I'll say duplicate session and I can exit from here. Okay, so next we will create Docker Compose and env file. So to do that, we'll go to the GitHub link here. So I will leave a link of this GitHub repository in the description. So first we'll create the Docker Compose YML file. So to do that, we'll just create a new directory first. So I'll say mkdir NGINX Proxy Manager. So that's actually a beautiful GUI tool that we'll be deploying here. And then cd NGINX Proxy Manager. And here I'll say vi docker compose YML I for insert. And then I'll just paste this one here. So basically there will be two containers created, one for NGINX Proxy Manager and other is for MariaDB. So we'll be using MariaDB as the backend. And for the variables, we'll create the env file here. So again, I'll just copy it. And here we say vi.env. And I'll just paste the values. Make sure to change the passwords specifically. Don't use the default password even in your test environment. So, oh yeah, we have our env and Docker Compose file ready. We should be good to start the containers. I'll say Docker Compose up -d. Basically pulling the applications. Containers should be ready in Ziffy. Okay, so our containers are ready. So that means we should be able to log into our NGINX server. Let's see, NGINX dot security. Oh, local.com:81. So 81 is the port that we have configured, and username will be admin@example.com, and password will be change me, never. And here I will change the email ID and put it as kumar@securityfocal.com. Change me is the current password. I'll put the new password here. Okay. Now we'll create the proxy hosts for each of the servers that we have. So I'll say proxy host and add proxy host. Now this NGINX GUI is currently running on 81 port, right? What we can do is this NGINX also we can put on 443 port because currently it's not going through secure connection, right? So let's start from here. And to do that, we just need to go to instances, find our IP address. So this is our private IP address. And let me go here. So domain name I can give nginx dot security focal.com, and it will be 81 SSL. I'll say request a new certificate, force SSL. I agree to the let's encrypt terms of service. So make sure that 80 and 443 ports are open. That is one. And second, all your A records should be in place. Otherwise, this step will fail. Okay. So this one is created. So let's see if I'm able to access this one. If I go to nginx.securityfocal.com at 443 port, and yes, I'm able to access it. And here you can see I'm able to see the let's encrypt certificate that's just being created. Okay, let's configure the other applications now. So let's find the IP address of my key clock server. My key clock server is 172.168.2.60. So let's first verify the connectivity. I'm able to reach to my key clock server on 8081 port, and yes, I am. So it's again HTTP service, which we'll be using this NGINX server. One, to make secure, and second, to map it to the same IP address. So let's exit from here, and in the NGINX Proxy Manager, I'll just add another proxy host, key clock dot securityfocal.com. Say for IP addresses, sorry, what was our IP address again? 172.168.2.60. So yes, 172.168.2.60, and my port will be 8081. Again, I'll say request a new certificate, let force SSL, and I agree to the let's encrypt terms of service. Okay, this should be done. Let's go to the next server that we have. So we have our next cloud server here. Let's see the IP address. What is there? 172.13.13.217. So first we'll again verify the connectivity. So this next cloud server is on 8080 port. So yes, I'm able to connect it on 80 port. So I'm good here. Great. Okay, so our key clock server is also configured. Now let's put our next cloud server here. Nextcloud dot securityfocal.com, and forward IP address. Let's quickly check. And our port is 8080 SSL. Again, I'll say request new certificate, force SSL, and of course, I agree to let's encrypt terms of service. So click on save. Our key clock server should be ready by now. So let's see if we are able to access the key clock server. Keyclock.securityfocal.com. And yes, so our key clock server is pretty much ready. And you can see the Let's Encrypt certificate. If you want to set up key clock server and integrate it with the Active Directory, I have already created videos for that. And you can see the link on the top right side. Okay, and our next cloud also should be ready by now. And I think we have one LDAP server also. So this is our LDAP server. So the IP address, and I have PHP LDAP admin UI at 80 ports. So let's see the connectivity part first. We are able to connect it on 80 port. Yes, we are, which means our connectivity is good. So let's just copy this IP address again, and I'll add another proxy host. So domain name will be ldap.securityfocal.com. Say IP address. My port will be 80. SSL. I will say request a new certificate. Force SSL. I agree to the let's encrypt terms of service, and I'll click on save. So guys, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. That will help us increase our reach, and we'll keep on bringing these interesting videos which will save you hours and hours of your valuable time. Okay, so all of our servers are ready. Let's see if we are able to access the other servers. So first one was NGINX itself. So ngINX.securityfocal.com. We are able to access it. Next was keyclock.securityfocal.com, and you can see we are here. And the next one was nextcloud.securityfocal.com. Again, if you want to set up Nextcloud, I have already created a video for that. I will leave the link in the description. You can see it on the top right side. Okay, so we're able to open Nextcloud, and let's see if we are able to access our PHP LDAP admin. So for that, I need to add the proper URL, PHP LDAP admin, and yeah, we are good. So, perfect. So you can see I have hosted 4 servers using the same public IP address. You just need to create different A records. Sorry, I'm kind of under the weather. You just need to have the separate A records and you should be good. And it's not only 4, you can actually host virtually unlimited different servers on a single NGINX server. So that's pretty amazing. So I hope this video help you learn something new today. So once again, I would request you to please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again very soon.